Before I put that back, I can already see that there is nothing, I think, but let's just look under the insert. Nothing there. Alright. One day, I tell you, one day there will be something under the insert. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I got something really cool for you because today Mercurial arrived, the Deluxe Edition that I backed on Kickstarter. This is a game I'm really excited to try. I hope it will be as good as I'm expecting it to be. Why am I so hyped? Well, this does like dice placement and engine building, and this engine building is kind of similar to what Century, for example, does, right? And I like that quite a lot. It's just a little more hefty, it has more game in there, a really cool theme, great artwork, great components, at least according to the Kickstarter project. So let's see if it is any good. I backed the Deluxe Edition because that one also has like a cooperative mode in there, so you can play it solo up to 4 players versus each other, and then also you have the cooperative mode for like 2 to 3 players, I think. So really looking forward to that, and you can already see like you have this UV spot printing, which is really nice. And yeah, the artwork is pretty cool. I'm not that big on fantasy, but this theme is pretty cool because it's actually like you like sorcerers or wizards crafting spells and things like that. So it's kind of cool. All right, so and here, nice UV spot as well. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes, which is quite long, and 14 and plus the age. And then you see this like a slip-on, like a really thick slip-on case. So we will see the real box in just a moment. Alright, and here we can see a little bit of how the game looks like. That's not too bad. Oh, is there some dent in there? I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check that out later. Okay, and then here we have like a little bit of flavor text and the components, the Deluxe Edition components, because there you have like cooler tokens. So let's see how these are, and metal coins and stuff. So let's just see how that looks like. I've seen like the images online; they look really cool. Also, we have like a dice tray. We will take a look at the end. That was like an add-on. I just wanted to have one of these dice trays at least. So yeah. Okay, first edition it says here. Okay, cool. So let's just see how that is. This game is already receiving mixed reviews online, but there aren't too many reviews yet, so I wouldn't really listen to those. But there already are a few hate reviews there as well. So if I look at this artwork, it's nice, but I do like this one more. So I'm kind of happy that I got the Deluxe Edition slipcase. That is, yeah, okay. It's pretty thick actually. Pretty cool. I like that. All right, so and this is like the real cover. Looking at the sides, you see it's all a little bit more colorful, oriented differently, so you can put it in your shelf however you would like to. This one does look like the old Prince of Persia a little bit. And then here at the back, we see a little bit more of the game, which is nice. So yeah, so you roll your dice, and then you can like attribute them to cards to shape like elements, and then you can craft and combine spells. And I guess these give you points, I guess. So it is like Century, advanced Century, so to speak. So I hope it's cool. This is not square, is it? I don't think so. Interesting. Okay, so now for the big reveal. Let's see how it looks like. All right. It should have a pretty good storage system. Oh, we can already see on the sides here. It tells you how the storage system looks like. Oh, that is pretty good. It tells you how to actually put everything in the storage system. Well, that is pretty impressive. Nice. Alright, as usual, okay, that already looks pretty cool. Let's first take a look at the rulebook as usual. It's quite thick. Okay, I hope it's not too complicated. Okay, we have the rules, the little story there, flavor text, and we have a table of contents, which I always appreciate. That is great. Alright, and then here we have the components as usual. Really looking forward to the artwork and like the quality of the cards and everything. Really looking forward to that, and the dice, of course, as well. Then here we have an overview. 2 to 4 mages exert control, but actually you can also play it solo. And then, okay, alteration spells. It's just a little bit overview over stuff. Then here we have the setup. I always appreciate it when you have the numbers here, and the numbers also like as well on the text as well as on the images. That is really cool. And then we have the player setup. There are different classes, which is cool. All right. And you have starting hands, and then here we have the player turn. So you always take one, and you always take something, you play something, or you can cast. Alright, and then like, yeah, we have like a lot of different boxes. We have some images, examples. That looks actually like a pretty good setup of the rules. That looks pretty good actually. Okay, nice. And then here, yeah, just continues like that. It's a lot of stuff, but I think it's not that tough once you actually get into it. But yeah, a lot of rules here. But it's done quite well, so the layout seems pretty good. Objectives, and then we have the game and 2, 3, and 4 players. So I guess there is a dedicated solo mode. Yeah, Prodigy mode. That's it. That's the solo mode. Okay, so I hope this is not just a score hunt. Count your victory points. Oh no, actually it is a score hunt, unfortunately. But it says like a decent score is 60, while 90 is considered excellent. So we could like say like you win with 60 points and you have like a good win, a big win with 90. Then we have some achievements here. That is cool. All right. And then some icon references. Oh, I hope we have cards with these references as well, because they're not at the back. Okay. Classes and arcana is explained. Skill alterations. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff here. But yeah, okay. The rules look pretty well laid out, so that is fine. All right, let me have a drink before we do take a look at the rest. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have reference cards. That's good, and they are okay. They feel pretty good, but they don't really have a finish or anything, so nothing extremely spectacular. But they're fine. Icon references, spell effect references. Okay, there's like a lot of stuff here. I don't understand a lot of that stuff, but I think it will become clear when I start playing. And here we have the different classes, and that is actually cardboard. Nice, and they are double-sided. Oh, interesting. Wait, initiate, arcanist, initiate. Okay, and these are the same. Oh, do you have like a level up kind of thing? Is that a thing? I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay, cool. So Chaosmancer, Arcanist, that is a cool design. She looks really cool. Then with the Elementalist, looks also pretty cool. Oh, that looks a little bit like, what's her name? What's her face? From Aeon's End, that one mage. Oh, what's she called? I can't remember. It's from the New Age. I don't know. And then here we have that pretty boring blonde guy. Okay, cool. And then we have like all the initiates here. I don't quite understand that, but maybe that's something else. Okay. So what else do we have here? That could be the art prints. Ooh, wow, these look great. Is this the art prints? Oh, that could also be the cooperative mode for the Deluxe Edition. That's also possible. Let's see what we have here. This is cards. Yeah, that's some art prints. These are part of the Deluxe Edition. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm usually not the biggest fan of art prints, except if like the art itself is like I really enjoy. Mistcaller. Oh wait, the other way. Like no, I don't quite get it. Mistcaller and then some other stuff here. I don't quite know what that is. That could be for the challenge mode, right? The cooperative one. Yeah, challenger expansion. Okay. Want to automated opponents called challengers. Okay. Yeah, cool. Either you and your fellow players. But I think 2 to 4 in total number of players. So you can do it with 3, like 3 people can play against 1. Okay. So these are just pretty much, this is like an AI expansion, right? So maybe you can even do it solo then. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Very, very cool. All right, so now we will get to all these stuff here. Okay, wow. So first we have like these tokens here. These look pretty cool. These are, wow, look at how thick these are. Wow. And these are cool. These have like the shiny gold foil here. Oh, these are shiny. Okay, this looks cool, and these are really thick. These remind me of these thick tokens from It's a Wonderful World, because they are pretty much as thick, I think. So put them in here, and yeah, these as well. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Really crazy. But yeah, cool. Nice. That looks nice. And then, well, we have so much stuff, I don't know where to start. Let's start here with the cards, right? Yeah, let's look at the cards first. So we have something right here. Oh no, these are like boards. Ooh, these look cool. Okay. So we have that, like, looks kind of like a water dragon. That looks pretty cool. And then, oh, that one's cute. Look at that little fire lizard, or fire rock lizard. That is pretty cute. Then we have that fire horse, that kind of with the bent unicorn here. Some kind of wolf with very long ears. Oh, that's the same legendary Japanese creature that Ninetales, the Pokemon, is based on. I think it's a fox. Is it a fox in the original? I'm not quite sure. But with the 9 tails, yeah. Then we have that owl, which is pretty cute. Okay. And, wow. That is... Okay, that's pretty cool. I think these were called Arcanas. And then we have some other cards here. Okay. Yeah, cool. Nice. Whatever these do. I don't know. Probably we don't need these baggies. Why are these in these baggies? Maybe that's like the deluxe edition stuff. That's possible. Alright, can we open this up? Let's see. Of course, I'm too stupid to open a pack of cards. Ah, come on. Okay, there we go. Ooh. And the cards. Okay, these cards actually, these are just pretty standard. So these are not. These are kind of a little bit shiny. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I can see it a little bit here. So they are actually quite shiny, which is pretty cool, but they don't have like any finish or so. So I might have to sleeve them, but there should be enough room in here to sleeve those. Looks like it almost. I will have to sleeve those, I guess. But apart from that, they look really nice and shiny. Yeah, cool. And pretty nice artwork as well. And so far, I don't see any repeating artwork. So far I don't see anything repeating. When looking over this footage again, when editing this video, I might see some repeating artwork, but so far everything is unique, and that is pretty impressive because even Century has like a lot of repeating artwork. Okay, here we have the same image, just with different flavors. Okay, sure. And okay, we do have some repeating artwork, but not quite repeating, right? Because you actually see the different elements here that are actually being cast. So that's something. Okay. Yeah, cool. Nice. And the back, we have, yeah, a pretty nice back as well. Okay, cool. Nice. So what else do we have? Then we have these dice, and these are probably like the highlight, right? Here we go. I thought there were even more dice, but I mean, that's still fine. So let's take a look at those. I hope these feel good. They look nice, and they're actually edged a little bit here, right? It's just not just glued on. So yeah, cool. These look pretty nice actually. Pretty nice dice. These are kind of hard to see. The purple one, you can hardly see them in camera at all, I suppose. And this one is quite hard to see as well. When you actually have them on the table, I guess it's okay because you can't differentiate them. But yeah. They are not printed. They are printed a little bit dark. They should have been brighter. But apart from that, yeah, they look pretty cool. And how do they feel? They feel pretty decent, yeah? They're not really heavy. They're a little bit light, but yeah, I guess they're fine. They are fine. I think I don't need them in the baggie then. I will just put them in like this. I think that should totally work. Yeah, that totally works like that. Okay, cool. And then these here as well. Please excuse if this is a little bit too loud. Okay, like this, although they might fall out here. Well, we'll have to see about that. Okay, and then we have like more stuff here. Let's start with all of these first. So we have like some crystals here, I guess. Okay, yeah, cool. Yep, I mean, this is cool. Like, these are nice, right? But it's like pretty standard what you know from crystals and games. But yeah, cool. It's nice that they are like really like white and see-through at the same time. That's kind of cool. This is actually a cool color choice. Color choice, if you can call that a color, which you can't really. Alright. And then we also have these blue ones. Let's also take a look at those. Okay. Oh, yeah. These actually, I take back everything I said about standard fare. These look really nice and shiny. Okay, these look nice. I take everything back I said. And then we have like these 2 metal coins. They're smaller than I thought. These are, I don't know, maybe it's like active or first player. I'm not quite sure. Blue metal coins. Have you ever seen anything like that? I haven't. So let me just... Oh yeah, cool. Okay, that is interesting. It looks like plastic, but it's definitely metal. That is interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. But yeah, it feels really nice. And then we have the silver one here. Let's also take a look at that one. There we go. Wow, this is really like... Look at how much this reflects. This is pretty crazy. Wow. But yeah, cool. And then we have even more cards here, but these are different cards. And this time I will actually do it differently. This time I will actually open them like this, and then I don't have to do it as stupidly as I did it before with the other cards. Okay, wonderful. You see, that's what knives were made for. Oh, these look cool. This looks really cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I really like this art style. This is really cool. These are my favorite cards. These look really nice, these drawings here. And there's like these spells you craft, right? So you need stuff here, I guess, and that's maybe the points you get? I'm not sure. But that's like these spells you craft. And these look really nice, yeah. Very, very cool. Wonderful. Nice. Before I put that back, I can already see that there is nothing, I think, but let's just look under the insert. Nothing there. All right. One day, I tell you, one day there will be something under the insert. And yeah, it almost looks like I could sleeve those. I'll see. So what do we have here? All right, and here we have some boxes. We can probably put the crystals in here, right? That's probably what we do. It says here. Oops. Yeah, okay. Now all the dice fell in there. It says here. Oh, you can actually put something here in between so the dice don't fall out. And okay, very cool. So we actually put these in here like this. You know what? Let me fill everything up like it says here, because we're done with the... Oh wait, almost. Let's take a look at the dice tray, and then I will just fill up everything like it says here on the storage guide, and then I will show you how this looks like when everything is stored in there. All right, let's do it like this. But first, let's take a look at the dice tray here. Sorry, this could be a little bit loud. And I know they had like a lot of different iterations with this dice tray, so I'm even more excited to see how it now feels and looks like. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. They had like different colors for that. Yeah, it looks a little bit bleak on camera. This is really shiny and really cool. So let's see. Yeah, these are, well, yeah, you have to use 2 hands to close them. Oh, what's happening here? Wait. I can't close that. Give me a second. Somehow this is a little bit tough to actually handle here. Okay, yeah, because they're not very firm, and that's why it's kind of hard to close them. Well, they all work well except that one. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. It might even be enough room to actually still put them on top here. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, you can see a little bit more how shiny it is. But yeah, it looks a little bit bleak on camera, to be honest, unfortunately. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, and you can like hand that around, and then everybody can roll the dice in there. I could have also ordered like 4 trays, but you know what? It was so pricey at some point, so I thought like, no, I'm just gonna order 1 because it looks pretty cool. I'd like to have 1 at least, and that's it. All right, let me fill everything in here, and then we will take a look how that looks like, right? Alright, so that would be kind of how you would pack that, I guess. So we open this up, then we have the rule book. Then I have my dice tray here, and there would have been room for maybe 1 more, but I couldn't have fit all 4 in there probably anyway. And then this kind of a strange construction, because I don't quite know if that would stay in place, because you can kind of like goes around like this. But here we have then the reference cards and like all the boards and stuff, right? And I also have like the prints in here. I don't really need them in here, but I just leave them there for now. Then here we have the dice, and these actually stay in place now because we have put these two tokens here in front. That's a pretty cool design actually. Then here we have the two metal tokens. You can take them out quite easily here, which is pretty cool. The old tokens, like the cardboard tokens, I just threw them in there. I mean, why not, right? And then here we have like the Arcana boards at the top, and like all the like the different cards down here, like the heroic cards and the I think Alteration cards or something they're called. And then here I have the other boards in here, and then these cards. So I don't know. I would have to see whether or not I could sleeve those. I would have to see. And then the last thing we have is like the tokens. We have them here in these little plastic things that we can open up like this, and then we can just place them on the table, which is pretty cool. So it's a pretty good insert actually. Yeah, not too bad. There are a few choices that I'm not quite certain of, like this one here, right? I don't know. I feel like they should have done something to like keep that in place, but I guess that's the way it is. But apart from that, I think it's pretty cool. I like it, and like I have all these baggies. What I usually do is I put these baggies at the bottom. I don't know if I can do it here because there isn't really space at the bottom. But what I usually do is I take this out, and then I put like all the baggies at the bottom. Because at some point I might think like, okay, I might need a baggie for this game. And then yes, sure, I do have my box with like my baggies, right? Where I can like take the take the baggies out and see which ones fit here. But I often like the ones that really belong to this specific game. I like to put at the bottom, because then if I need one, I can say like, oh, I think there's some at the bottom, you know. So that's kind of what I like to do. And then let me put that, oops, in there. Nothing's broken, and yeah, that actually works decently well. That works. So I also have my baggies in there. And then we are actually cool. So one last test before I will end my unboxing. I want to put it like this in the shelf, most likely. And then when I transport it, it will move around a little bit. So let's see if the insert is actually also practical. Yeah. These. Okay, that's my own fault for putting the tokens here. They shouldn't be in there. So, but apart from that, everything stayed in place. And even these kind of stayed in place. Okay, that's fine. Then I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with these two. I might just drop them in here. Whatever, who cares? But yeah, okay, cool. So that actually works quite well. And I don't even need this one here to put at the bottom or something to... yeah, I think that's fine. I could put it here just to make sure that it really stays everything in place, but doesn't look too great. But let me do it for now. All right, there we go. So I'm finally done. That was my unboxing of Mercurial, a game that I'm really excited for. So I really hope I will enjoy it as much as I'm expecting it to. So let's see. I hope so. All right, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this small unboxing that actually took longer than I thought, but that's the way it is. As usual, I'm thankful for all of your support. I especially want to mention my patrons who are very generous by supporting me on Patreon. The biggest shout out goes to Thecos, who is the biggest and most generous supporter. Thank you so much for that. You know the drill, you can head over to my Patreon to support me there. In general, I'm happy for any support, including likes, comments, and especially subscriptions. You can also join my Discord server in case you would like to hang out with me and my really amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.